Hey, man.
Hey, man.
You want to talk about that Google Plus Hangout, man?
Fuck out the way. Fuck out the way.
Damn, man!
Everybody. Do we even know which LIGO this is?
Nah, who cares? This is the Chuckles and Santoro show tonight.
We are going to be taking your questions live. All of them.
Yeah.
We're talking a lot of shit. I don't even know where my link is.
Did
you tweet that shit?
Nope.
Twitter my link, bitches.
Twitter my fiddle.
I don't know how to get that link. Where is
Can
it?
you...
Where's the link? My God, what a bunch of idiots we are.
Scott has his Twitter linked to the Google Plus thing. So anyways, yeah, because he just tweeted out the link, so that's good.
Who did?
Scotty did.
What is his problem?
Man!
Well, anyway, we don't even know if anyone knows what's going on right now, simply because LIGO. Maybe
Yeah, so here...
LIGO page.
So first of all, Chuckles, I'll let you take care of the whole social networking thing.
I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's episode 107.
Welcome.
107.
It's
But
107.
Where is it? I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
The public link for our...
He tweeted it. Take it from his Twitter.
Stop.
Anyways, welcome everybody to episode... Oh, sorry, I should do it like Scott.
No, don't do it like him.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 107 of Scott Martin. I like penis.
Does he say that? Is that how he does it?
I think that's how he says it. So, welcome everybody. As you can see, we don't have the whole crew here tonight.
We only
but that's
have
okay.
the most important.
That's right. We have the Italian Stallions.
Who's he?
And Moonshine Bonanza.
What's up, girl? Yeah, girl, getting paid.
Whammy.
I'm not sure. Am I like feedbacking a lot? I still can't find my headphones anywhere.
You good? You good?
All right.
All I know
All right.
is start that. You're loud. Okay, what's up, Moonshine?
Did you say I'm loud?
No, I'm talking to myself loud. Then okay, there you go. Sounds better. All right, Moonshine, what's going on?
Nothing. My hair looks good.
Yeah, baby girl.
Baby girl.
Hey, to
House is a mess.
everybody in the comments, I see you. FDFD680, you need a better username. And welcome.
Who is this?
Yay, Scotty in the gang. Sorry, scary good aim, but there's no Scotty here tonight. Which means less snarkiness.
No, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It means less snarkiness. Haas twins. Man!
Why is his tongue blue? These guys. I'm reading the comments. And
Why is my tongue blue? Are you new? You obviously... They must think this is my only channel. That's okay.
These guys are hilarious. Anyway, so Scott can't be here because I don't even know why, and Rob Dyke is...
Here's why Rob Dyke isn't here. He hit 200,000 subscribers.
Oh my God.
And privately, he told us that he is too good for the show. No, I'm just joking. No, but seriously. No, but
he did.
No,
he
but
said he had some stuff to do tonight. He might drop in later, though. Come on, never lose hope. Just because he can't host the whole shindig and hang out the whole time doesn't mean he won't show his beautiful bearded baby face.
He does not have a baby face. I can tell you that.
Imagine a baby with a beard, though. Imagine a giant baby with a beard.
You're looking at him, and he's not a giant, but he's bigger than normal.
That's true.
Baby.
You do look like more of a giant baby.
Little bone.
Trying to get this tiny bottle of wine open. Look how little it is.
Look at how big this is. It's wow.
Actually, it's not a tiny bottle of wine. I'm just a giant now.
Really?
Yeah.
She's cosplaying as a giant.
Giant Moonshine.
I am the world's most giantest dancer. I also have a character called the world's tiniest dancer because in a lot of clubs they have these big giant pillars, and I'd just get up on the pillar like I was trying to pole dance on it, and I'd be like, I'm the world's most tiniest dancer.
Tiny dancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
that. I'm going to New Orleans next week.
For what?
Mardi Gras.
Is that next week?
No, it's March 4th, but the festivities start early and go hard.
All right. Wait.
I'm excited.
She's gonna be live on Bourbon Street. Yeah,
We
bitches.
should get some more people in here.
No, don't get any more. We're here to talk about Jacqueline Glenn and her new website launch. If you haven't checked it out,
That's hilarious. Sponsored by atheists. What the fuck? Oh man, you can't just have a normal clothing line. You gotta have a fucking atheist clothing line.
the only
And
clothing
in
line.
LA, you do everything for a cause. That's a fact.
That's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
Cracks me up.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. Hope I can wrap this up soon. Hungry.
You shut your mouth, Chuckles.
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
It's because you're stupid.
Because you're stupid. Near pubic hair looks like a...
I personally just got back from a really long trip, and my house is a wreck. So I've been trying to clean my house all day.
Why would your house be a wreck if you hadn't been there?
Because I didn't clean it before I left, and it sat for a while.
So now it's a dusty wreck.
And also cat sitter, which I'm not saying she fucked my house up or anything, but it wasn't clean to begin with. Let's put it that way. And after a really long trip, it just seems like way dirtier than what I left it, which it isn't. It was dirty when I left it, but it's just been a really long trip.
I know that feeling. I hate that feeling. My last in and out to Los Angeles sucked, and it's cold now, and it was really cold when I left that one time, and I hate doing that shit. So after a long
Wait, did you fly?
Yeah, but after
I drove.
After a long fucking trip,
Tennessee to Los Angeles, and then flew from LA back up to San Francisco, and then had to take the subway to fucking Oakland.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oakland, California.
That blows. I would not want to do that at all.
It's like the 4th time I've done that drive.
I didn't want to do what I was doing, and I was traveling well. That's the thing about it. I do not enjoy it sometimes when it's like really fucking hectic and everything. And you know, under the best circumstances, yeah, sure. But what you just went through, fuck that. No.
Well, I mean, there's nothing hectic about driving through the desert. Let's just throw that out there. It's just mind-numbingly, skull-meltingly boring.
That's what I'm talking about. That's hectic. That fucks you up a little bit, you know. But it's just I don't enjoy that type of travel. It's one thing if it's a tour bus. It's another if you know.
I don't mind. I mean, it was in my swanky new Toyota Matrix. And when I say new, I mean 2006, which
that's
is
not
pretty
bad.
new, actually. Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet. It's got like an AC adapter, so you can just plug shit straight into my car. It is the most pimp thing I've ever experienced.
Pimp!
Because that was a feature on some cars for like a while there, but it doesn't really come standard on a lot of cars now. So just like having the straight up just plug-in ability, it was pretty choice. I kind of want to get like a Wi-Fi hotspot too, because it would just be like a mobile internet machine, and I want
Nice.
that.
That'd be intense. Intense. Just like having.
Like camper sex.
Ah, you got it! Ah! Did you see that on Facebook? Did you post that?
What?
Somebody posted that.
What?
You should try.
That's such an old joke.
You should try camping. I just saw it recently. I thought it was genius. You should try camping. No, you should try sex during camping. It's intense.
That's
Why
why is your tongue turquoise?
Why do campers always have the best sex? Because it's intense.
My tongue is.
That's always the phrasing I've heard on it.
You have sex in the woods and you'll get mosquito bitten on your cock.
My
Right
tongue.
on your cock.
My tongue is blue because I did something dirty to a Smurf.
Ew.
I'm allergic to blue.
That's nothing. That is not the way to talk about your girlfriend, folk. The little Smurf.
Shut it, butthole.
And you're stupid.
And you're stupid.
Hmm.
So,
Bring on that musical guest.
No. Wow.
It
The
got-
Ram.
That
The Ram says, "Where's Scott? SKOTT, lowercase. Cinemartin TV. Ken Martin should change his last name to Cinemartin.
How about Skin Martin? I like that one though.
Scat Martin.
You know he's gonna do porn. You know it.
Skid mark and yeah, like a skid mark.
Skid Martin. Skid Martin.
That we're just gonna shorten the.
Oh. Okay, so let's talk about stuff, friends. What's new and exciting? Who's going to VidCon?
Have things gone on sale for that yet?
What do you mean on sale?
Like the badges. Because I waited too long last year and the badges sold out. And
those stinking badges.
Okay. So I had a place to stay at VidCon this year, but didn't technically need it, just because I am good at partying. So I did it the wrong way, and I didn't get a badge, but had a hotel, and so I think I'm going to do it the opposite way and not get a hotel and just, like, brave my way through that and get a badge. I like adventurous travel, and hopefully at this point, or by VidCon this year, I'll be living in LA, so, like, worst case scenario, I'll, like, have my roommate come pick me up and, like, drive me the hour back from Anaheim, and I'll just repeat the process the next day.
That is awesome. You're so lucky you live that close. I gotta fly. There's all kinds of planning involved. It's international for me.
Well, that's all things going well. If I'm still up here, then I would have to fly, and then it's going to be, like, a whole, like, big thing, and I don't know. I did the conventions once until I'm past a certain point again, it's not really necessary that I do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. Fun, but it's expensive. And the hotels always book up so fast, it's dumb. And if you're not staying, like, on site, it vastly, like, lowers your fun levels because you have to be, like, running around figuring stuff out all night.
Yeah, it's...
Anyway.
Well, from what I saw, there's a lot of hotels, and I don't know, they're not, like, cheap, but they're not expensive. Like, I don't know how much they lowered the price, but they're supposed to be cheaper if you book them through VidCon. I don't know.
Not a big convention fan.
It's worth going. It's a fun time.
Chuckles, why don't you go?
I'm not a big convention fan, but I would like to see what the fucking big deal is. I would like to check out a vid. I would like to experience that, but I've got other things on my plate that are requiring my monies. Look at her go. Just drink that, yeah.
Chardonnay, bite me.
Whammy. The last time I went was 2011, so that was 3 years ago.
I would rather go to like not a YouTube convention, like PAX and Comic-Con. I would rather go to like comic book conventions this year rather than the YouTube conventions, honestly.
It just seems like the YouTube conventions just seem incredibly self-aggrandizing, but the comic book or those types of conventions, people get together and you know, it's different. You buy shit and people are dressed up. YouTube is just like, it just seems like it's a big fangirl event, which I'm fine with.
Well, yeah, and the YouTube conventions especially are split into two very specific, like it's like fans and creators, and they're obviously like, and then the creators are all kind of like tiered off. It's weird. It's a weird experience, and like being a smaller YouTuber, I don't know. I mean, I'm just lucky I have Sassy Bob's elbow to grab onto. I'll be completely honest.
Well, if you go, I'm sure there's going to be people that recognize you. Like, when I went and I had less than 10,000, I had people that recognized me.
I mean, I've met a bunch of people through, but when it comes down, like, because there's some parties that are, like, wristband only type of deal, and it doesn't matter how many people you know, it's knowing someone well enough to, like, go through the hell of getting you a wristband.
I don't like those types of gatherings. That's the thing about it. Those, like wristbands and those, and sometimes I'd rather.
Well, yeah, but but think of how much. I don't know. I mean, you can pretend to say that you don't like gatherings like that, but it was pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah. It's good times. When I went, it was a lot different than it is now, apparently. Like, when I went, there was no real organization to it. It was just everybody was free to walk wherever, which was good. Naked, yeah. And it was good because late at night, when all, like, the teenagers and kiddies went to bed, we all got to hang out and, you know, chill, like myself, who was just a fan at the time of everybody because I was nobody, got to chill with, like, Daystorm and, like, all these big YouTubers, just like people. So I thought that was cool, but I guess it's not like that anymore. Like there's like booths.
I mean, VidCon, okay, Playlist is where I went to the wristband party. VidCon, the main bar after a certain point in the night seemed to kind of fill up with people, and I did meet a lot of people just like in the lobby of the hotel. So yes, I mean I get like it's not that much different. I can name I could name a decent handful of people that I met in the bar at VidCon. Mamrie Hart was there. I made Tim Helbig feel really uncomfortable for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, he's sweet.
I don't even know who that is.
Joe Grace's little brother? Big brother? I don't know how the ages go. But Joe Beretta from SourceFed, I'm him. Yeah, a bunch of people. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's not a thing, but you just have to really, like, champ it out.
Yeah, I hear that.
Me and Maddie are going to start our own little video thing.
No. Yes, only in New Orleans, because that is the ideal place for everybody to just have the greatest time ever.
Is Mardi Gras really that fun?
Dude, Mardi Gras is kind of a shit show. I kind of enjoy Halloween more. Like, Mardi Gras is, like, the biggest, drunkest mosh pit you've ever seen on Bourbon Street. Thing is that it goes all month. The parades start like next week. That's why I'm going next week.
It's not month long. It's month long.
In New Orleans, yeah, it is. They start the parades like pretty promptly the month before Mardi Gras. It's pretty sweet. I'm excited. There's three different parades dedicated to wine. 3 of them.
Last time I was in New Orleans doing a show, I showed up literally the week after Mardi Gras.
The weekend where everybody just doesn't even give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah. And going through the French Quarter, and this one woman who had lived there forever, and they had just finished shooting Interview with a Vampire, and they're showing us all that stuff, and we're in these, and I'm talking, Maddie, the beautiful architecture, that French colonial thing, and we're in those small places, and they're like, yeah, Lenny Kravitz lives over there, and Katie Lang's got a place right there, and da-da-da-da. And it was pretty fucking, I mean, you don't want to hang out in the French Quarter at night, but I understand why some people think it's pretty fucking cool to live there. I mean, there's some cool shit.
You don't want to hang out in the French Quarter at night. I mean, Bourbon Street's fine. You just don't want to get too lost on those little sub-streets because you'll get the shit kicked.
But there was some cool...
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, there was some cool shit. Unfortunately, Bourbon Street itself just smells like a fucking bar at 4 a.m.
Yes, it does. Bourbon Street just smells like a goddamn toilet. It's pretty special.
Well, now I want to go.
And then in the morning, the big trucks go by, and then it kind of smells like a lemon-scented toilet. Because they try to... It's a good time. It's such a good time. I'm so stoked.
Although, because I was in New Orleans, though, I bought a Hurricane, stood on the middle of fucking Bourbon Street, and I drank a Hurricane, and just so I could cross it off the list. I was, because I missed Mardi Gras, and there was this place that sold Hurricanes. It was like 20 different flavors. They were all like Slurpee machines.
Daiquiris or the Hurricanes? You're talking about daiquiris now.
No, it was a Hurricane. And they had like...
There's only one recipe for Hurricane. There's no different flavors of Hurricane, but there are many different daiquiri stands.
It was not a daiquiri. They were Hurricanes. They did.
What are Hurricanes? What are they?
I don't know. She's got a Steel Thunder, but they had a Slurpee.
No, I'm just saying. I know New Orleans a little better than you.
Somebody tell me what a goddamn Hurricane is.
Like a Slurpee. Like a big Slurpee.
This will be my 5th Mardi Gras in a row.
So anyway, so I'm standing on Bourbon Street drinking one of those just so I could cross off the list. And I was like, fucking, literally a week and a half before was fucking Mardi Gras. But man, I crawled through that fucking the French Quarter. That is a very interesting little slice of real estate. Now
that's interesting.
Yeah.
But what I still want to know is what a goddamn hurricane is.
I don't know. It's got rum.
Moonshine?
It's got a lot of different things in it.
Well, I'm gonna Google that
They
shit.
usually come in a glass that is shaped like a grenade, but is a yard long, and it's bright green.
I'm looking it up.
You should look it up. But anyway, a lot of voodoo shit go down in that area.
Oh, I just learned voodoo. It's been working. Okay, prep time, 5 minutes. Yield, 1 cocktail, 2 ounces of light rum, 2 ounces of dark rum, 2 ounces passion fruit juice, 1 ounce orange juice, juice of half a lime, 1 tablespoon simple syrup, whatever that is, 1 tablespoon grenadine, orange
dissolved in water.
Orange,
dissolved in water.
Orange slice and cherry for garnish, and a piece of Charles Bunghole.
It's 4 ounces of rum and some fruit juice.
Yep. And one of Moonshine's titties. That's what it says.
Yep.
You gotta drink it out of one of Moonshine's titties. That's good. That's good for the kids. Well, although I was on a hunt to find the best French toast in the United States of America and found it in New Orleans. A couple of blocks, just 1 or 2 blocks up from the French Quarter of my hotel. I said, the search is over. Now let's go to the fucking French Quarter. That's where I got my nipple pierced. Ha!
Oh, chuckles. Joseph says, nobody laughs at your jokes, Moonshine, in all caps, which means he's yelling it at you.
He's yelling. So basically you can read that as, no one laughs at your jokes!
Response, Moonshine?
There. The gamut of emotions.
Joseph, suck it.
What is your favorite city? How do you like, it was New Orleans? If you had your druthers, money wasn't an object, you could just live wherever the fuck you wanted, Moonshine, would you be in New Orleans? Would you be in San Francisco, LA? Would it be LA? What?
I mean, if I had no money issues, then I wouldn't give a fuck where my house was, because I'd just be, like, all over the place at a whim anyway, because that's kind of how I live my life. I mean, if I had money to just, like, travel everywhere I wanted to go all the time, I guess Oakland wouldn't be as bad as I perceive it to be. Not that I don't go places, literally. I was like, I kind of want to go to Illinois and see my family. And then I kind of, like, looked at my calendar and was like, when am I going to do that? Which is cool and kind of shitty at the same time, but I don't know. It definitely wouldn't be New Orleans. I enjoy New Orleans, but it's a special place. You just don't. After a while, okay, I lived there for like 3 or 4 years. I basically had somebody I knew die every year. Like, it is not a friendly place, and it is not a place for everybody, for sure. But it is a place like none other, and I do love it, and I do love all my friends there. It just, shit gets real there on a very regular basis. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they used to call them, somebody had written a song in front of mine called the Saints of Decatur. They were the kids hanging out at the Blue Crystal and all that other shit. A lot of kids who run away make their way to New Orleans.
I know a couple of the gutter punks. I've known a couple of New Orleans gutter punks.
Yeah, so.
But not even anything like that. Oddly enough, all the people that I knew that died were all strip club DJs. Like, and I don't know what that says, but and it was all different. I mean, relatively different. It was like an OD, a murder, and a suicide, respectively. Like, pretty freaking intense.
Well, the OD is the OD, and the suicide is sad. The murder, what did he do? Was he skimming? Was he stealing?
No.
Or was it non-strip club related?
Non-strip club related, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk too much about it, just because I've got a lot of friends that know him and everything. It was pretty execution status though. Like, it's scary shit, man. Gun violence. It's real.
Well, they had said that about that area, and when they said, someone told me, they said they're talking about the Big Easy, and they're like, yeah, that extends to your police department too. There was a problem when they had a big problem with the New Orleans Police Department. They had to go in and clean that up. A lot of shit just goes down. I think it's the humidity, the heat and the humidity. I think it makes people crazy, and I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, it is. It absolutely
does.
does.
I am not trying to be an asshole there, but
it's true that it's statistically crime.
Yeah, and I would agree with that to a point. But the heat in New Orleans during the summer, it's almost okay. Shit in New Orleans doesn't get as crazy as say shit in Florida would get, just because in summer in New Orleans the heat is. It doesn't just drive you crazy, it's oppressive. Like, people don't go outside. And, like, it's really, like, getting slapped in the face. You can hardly breathe. It's so hot. Like, it's like you walk outside from your crisp air conditioning and you're immediately, like, covered in a layer of sweat. Just oppressively hot. Like, New Orleans stuff tends to, like, slow to a grinding halt during the summer for that exact reason. Like, everything. Nothing moves. Like, the power will go out. And then it's just fucking everybody hates the world and everything in it. And nobody does nothing. Like,
I hate
basically it becomes hot as hell. And everybody's just like, we're going to be nice to each other because we're getting, like, our ass kicked by weather right now.
You know, I used to feel that way sometimes when I was living closer to the beach, not as much, but when you get, I lived in the valley, and it was just, there were times it was just ugly hot, and I had a buddy of mine wanted me to go to fucking Phoenix, Arizona. I was like, dude, there comes a point when it's just too fucking hot, and I don't give a fuck about that whole dry heat bullshit. I would rather be hot than cold, because right now, it's cold here.
Yeah.
Bad. I mean, it's like literally walking from your car to wherever you've driven to, and you're frozen. You're just like, it's
bad. This is probably one of the worst winters that I've experienced in a while.
And it's not the snow, it's just fucking cold, man. It's brutal.
I mean, I'd say both ends of the spectrum have their for a long time my car didn't have air conditioning, and it was pretty dangerous to drive it in New Orleans during the summer. Just like, I picked my sister up at the airport. She came and visited me in July. And I was like, fair warning, my car doesn't have air conditioning. It is going to be hot on the car ride back. Like, she almost passed out from like the heat in my car without air. Like, windows down and everything don't matter. You're in like a hot, like a blazing hot, like Chariot of Fire style situation. It was bad.
The first time I experienced like intense heat and humidity was when I went to Florida last year. I think you guys might remember I chimed in at the last minute on my phone. If you remember, I was on the street corner. Yeah. That episode, at that time, that was the worst humidity I've ever felt. I thought it was hot in Ontario. It's like, I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, because Florida is real humidity. Like, people drop dead, like old folks, I've been told, drop dead from that shit because it gets so humid. You literally have they have a hard time breathing, because it's like you're almost drinking water out of the goddamn air. And it was so bad. I tried to run. No. No. I tried to go for a 5K run. No. I made it around the block and I had to come home. That's how hot and humid it was. It was brutal. It was like you'd run and like you'd feel like you could feel the thickness of the air. It was crazy. Never felt that before.
I was on a scooter, and
nerd.
No, not this one. It's a real cool retro. It's fucking cool. And it was like somebody was holding a hairdryer right in front of my face, and it was on high and hot, and it was just driving through that shit. And I was like, Jesus. Even usually on a motorcycle, you feel a little bit cooler because of the wind, but it was just, oh my God, it was like driving through a fucking furnace, dude. You know, and no air conditioning because you are in it. It was so fucking bad. It was so bad, and it was like, Jesus. And so I feel for you, Moonshine, when you don't have the air conditioning. I get what you're talking about. You know, it's heinous. It was fucking. I know.
Heinous. You know what that rhymes with?
Moonshine.
That's like one of my most recent, like my most popular tweets as of recent history. Is I was like, I can't help it. Anytime I hear the word heinous, all I hear is the word anus said with extreme gusto.
Heinous.
Just like somebody's talking about a really dirty, disgusting anus. A heinous anus, if you will.
That's perfect. That's the visual.
Pronounced Hanus.
It's because they use the word heinous in the intro to Law and Order SVU, which is all about sex crimes, so you can't help but hear the word anus in the word heinous when they're saying it in reference to sex crimes. Because like every third episode, somebody's getting their butthole touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Touch my butthole.
Show me that butthole.
Sucky, BAM!
Everybody tweet Rob Dyke right now at
Hashtag heinous anus.
hashtag heinous anus, hashtag join the show jerkface. I'm gonna tweet him right now. At the Rob Dyke.
At the Rob Dyke.
How you spell heinous? H-A-N? No.
Just put H-A-N-U-S.
H-I-N-O-U-S?
No, it's H-A-N-U-S. Heinous.
Hanus. Heinous. Hashtag anus.
Hashtag
join the show.
Hashtag it's over. Your new series sucks.
Join the show, you Sasquatch.
Looking motherfucker.
Hairy.
No
talent.
having.
No
12
talent.
sandwich. 12 sandwich eating motherfucker.
12 sandwich.
12 sandwich eating greasy motherfucker.
Greasy. Fool.
Hugs and kisses.
Hugs. Hugs and kisses.
Save the whale.
Join the show.
Save the
whales. Okay, go on my Twitter right now and then retweet this shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta double check this. Join the show, you Sasquatch, hairy, no talent having, 12 sandwich eating, 12. Wait, I lost my place here. 12 sandwich eating, greasy fool, hugs and kisses. Join the show. Save the whales.
Tweet that shit.
I did. Everybody, listen. Everybody either
retweet.
Yeah, everybody retweet that shit. Look at him. He's on Twitter.
I can't believe you spelled heinous like that.
Whatever. Hanus. Whatever.
Hanus.
Okay, listen. Everybody. Everybody.
That sounds like the Egyptian god of like colon health.
Rob Dyke is on Twitter right now. He just tweeted Beyonce, which means that if you tweet him, he will get it.
Beyonce, like she's gonna.
Exactly. No, he's got time to join the show.
What's going on? Nice rim job.
Listen, you guys like to troll me. Now it's time to troll Rob Dyke. Go on my Twitter. It's at Matthew Santoro.
At Matthew Santoro.
At Matthew Santoro.
I've already retweeted it, so go ahead and
retweet my tweet. Thank you, Flowers. I saw that you just retweeted that, and Chuckles. And did Moonshine? Moonshine did not yet.
No,
okay.
I refuse to be a part of this.
Okay, fine. Everybody copy the hashtag that I just tweeted.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm anti-establishment.
Okay, hold on. Shout out to Fail Trooper Ram, Graham Elliott, Cody, and Matthew Flowers for retweeting that. Everybody that retweets that shit or tweets that shit to Rob Dyke gets a shout out. Copy and paste that hashtag.
If I get on Rob's case too much, he won't give me a free T-shirt, and that's like my ultimate goal with everybody is to get a free T-shirt.
He's still gonna give you the D.
Hey, you know what? Sassy Bob gave me a free T-shirt this past time that I was down in LA, and I was like, girl, like people are gonna think things. You giving me free stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, Joe Francis, you know.
I wore it stripping though, because it says less talking, more tits. How great is that?
Joe Francis created an entire empire of Girls Gone Wild just by giving them women T-shirts. So I see how this is working out.
Okay, Rob Dyke, you responded, impossible, mainly because you're gay. What are you saying, Rob? That something's wrong with gay people? Is that an insult, Rob? Are you anti-gay, Rob? Rob Dyke sucks huge.
How does that even answer the question?
I know. 10. It's got 10 retweets.
What does that even mean? How does it impossible? Mainly because gay.
Even if I was gay.
Gay? Uruguay. He doesn't even know where he's going.
Wow, that's. Whew.
Well,
I
then
think we got 10 retweets on that bad boy. 11 retweets. James, David, Matthew, Noah,
says,
Alonzo, Subsicle. Shout out.
And he goes, I actually can't join. It's way too loud here right now. No quiet place.
Bull.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Shut up. Where you at? Studio 54?
Yeah,
Get live, bitch. Get live. I can't do it.
Listen, fun fact to everybody watching, Rob Dyke gets notifications to his phone every single time he gets a tweet. So, I'm just saying, should you feel the need to spam him with that hashtag, he would get, I'm just saying, notification after notification. It's just a little payback for the 100 times that he's done it to me. It's just an option, just saying.
I'm just saying you should probably do it simply because it's a good idea. He's too busy for us. He's at a party, obviously. I think that's fucked up. He's at a party.
A party. A party with who? He lives in bumfuck Idaho. He doesn't actually live in Idaho. That's just a term we use in Canada. But still.
He should be here right now. Keep tweeting.
Yeah, keep tweeting with that hashtag. Everybody copy and paste that hashtag.
Matthew Santoro went to the dentist, and I didn't watch his vlog about it simply because, to be quite honest with you, they're not that good. But bring up the feed. Did they find anything?
What do you mean? Did they find anything?
Your teeth okay?
My teeth are just fine.
I knew it. Does he jerk off after you leave? Are you like porn to him? Are you
into my mouth? That's why my teeth are white.
Porn? Are you like a dentist's wet dream?
Well, that's why my teeth are white, bro.
Does he lean you back in that chair and look in there and just catch his breath and go? Is that what happened?
Actually, fun fact. Just for simplicity, in the vlog I talked about my dentist, but the truth is, he never actually works on me unless there's a problem. It's just his dental assistants that work on me.
They love you, too.
Generally speaking, the dentist himself doesn't actually do the work. It's usually his assistants.
That's because you're a socialist. I get it. So,
damn!
So do the girls get all googly when you show up because they're like, "Woo, he got them teeth." Is that what happens?
Something like that. Shout out to
happy when you show up.
Also retweeted. Yeah, no, they're just like, oh my god, like
it's you.
It's
You're
you.
real.
And I'm like, I know. And they're like, Uncle Fester. I'm like, no, that's not me. You got the wrong guy. That's generally what happens.
So what you're saying is what?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Man!
But Moonshine is doing something. Kick her out. She's going to New Orleans. She don't give a fuck. She got a free T-shirt from Sassy Bob.
She gonna take that
badge.
Duck. She gonna take that duck.
She's gonna do that, and then she's gonna start her own gluten-free website with her merch. Her shirts are gonna be gluten-free. Jacqueline's are God-free. Outlaws are really thick with dip. Can you imagine?
Oh, dude, that's so gross. Honestly, like. It's just, when you were saying that in your DNS, I was like, man, yuck, just yuck. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? What are the fucking odds of that?
Oh shit, ladies and
gentlemen! Oh my god! Yes! What? This is amazing! Yes! What? Hold up, this is too weird. Outlaw, were you watching the show, or did you just randomly pop in?
I wasn't watching the show, no.
What?
That was Jesus!
My God.
That was Jesus right there, Jacqueline Glenn.
Preach!
Jesus.
Preach! Jesus! Oh,
we
Jesus,
we literally just name dropped you.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, like within 5 seconds of you coming in here.
Where do you see the playback? You're gonna love it.
Dude, that is divine intervention.
That was Jesus right there.
That is providence.
What the tits were you saying about me?
We were talking about
We were talking about the curve of your penis, obviously.
Thank you, Moonshine.
It bends to the left.
Yeah.
That's what I kept telling him. I told Matthew that couldn't have been your cock in that glory hole that he was stuck in. I told him.
I mean,
But
they said I'm outlaw. That's what they said.
Hey, when I have a dude,
No,
I mean,
because
a woman,
when Outlaw's at the glory hole, he goes yellow.
Exactly. Hey, and when I have the dude, I mean the woman here, I gotta like, it's like to the side like this. It's no forward frontal motion.
Is there a puppy behind you?
Oh yeah, that's my new pup. This Bandit.
Do you use your
Bandit.
dick to dip, or dip?
Wait a second, we're talking about the dog. Look at the dog. Put him on.
Oh,
It's my puppy Bandit. You got his little bandana.
Oh my God, the softer side of Outlaw. Did you steal that puppy? What kind of dog is that?
It's a border collie, purebred border collie, little cow dog. So, yeah, he's 8 weeks old.
Aww.
Are you gonna eat him
Yeah, probably.
when he gets nice and juicy?
Yeah. Are you going to teach the dog to do the border collie stuff, or do they know it instinctively?
Yeah. No. I mean, if you if
Are we
I've had
talking
border
about
collies.
like saving children from wells here? 'Cause that's the only border collie stuff that I know.
No, if you border collies are mostly meant for herding, so they instinctively know already how to herd. Like I've had border collies my entire life, so when I had my old border collie Bear, I would take him to competitions, and he automatically already knew how to do. You mostly have to teach them the whole thing about not nipping the sheep or not nipping the goats, cows, whatever they're doing. So you got to teach them a little bit of rules. But I mean they're the smartest dog in the world, so you can teach them anything.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm not just saying that, they are. Poodle's a close second, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they're real aloof about it. So where did you get that dog from?
Got it from a breeder in Louisville. And they breed border collies and stuff. They got a bunch of them, so. Yeah, his granddaddy is a champion, like some type of champion, so he's got some good bloodlines.
Did you need a border collie? Are you doing that type of work, or do you just dig border collies?
Oh, I've been wanting a dog. I mean, it's been a while since I've had a dog, and I've had dogs my entire life, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna get one, and because it was a mutual friend, and I found out they did, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go get me one. So I had them all my life and whatever, so I figured I need me a little sidekick, you know what I'm saying? So Bandit and Outlaw, we're taking over, son.
Oh, I get it, Bandit.
How much was he?
Now I get it.
Did you trade a can of dip for him?
Nah, no. He was $275, so that's not bad.
That's not expensive.
It's not expensive.
That's really not.
When I was a kid, and this was back I don't know, in the early '90s, my parents paid $1,000 for a purebred Bichon Frise. You guys know that dog? It's like an all white.
Yeah,
I think
really
cute. That's
Yeah.
like an American Eskimo, isn't it?
No, it's a little bit different. It's actually a Bichon Frise. It's a different type, but it's a white dog that's like curly hair, and they make him really poofy with stupid hair. But we never did that to him. We just let his hair grow naturally. We didn't give him the fucking penis helmet head thing they give him. But yeah, he was like $1,000, and that was back then. So
I used to have English Bulldog, and those dogs run up to like $3,000. I remember my dad paid $25. He remodeled a basement for that dog. Like he remodeled a basement for this breeder. It's $2,500 for that dog, and on top of that, those dogs get so freaking sick all the time. You got to pay so many damn bills.
Yeah.
Border collies, they barely got any problems with them. They're the smartest dog on earth, and you pay $300 and you got one. It's like, or you can find a bunch just giving them away. I mean, you can find a lot of mixed breeds. I didn't want a mixed breed though. So, isn't it crazy though? All dogs, no matter what dog it is, they all stem from wolves. Crazy. It's so weird.
Really? I thought they stemmed from Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ made everything.
Well, you have to talk with Jacqueline about that.
There was I've had several people tell me that the only dog that they'll get are pit bulls because they know their kids will be safe. They like about that. They said nobody comes near my kids when my pit's out there. They're like, that's the kind of dog you want to get. And I say that for any woman who lives alone. I say you need a good dog, man, and not a teacup Chihuahua. You need a dog. I
mean, when you look at every pit bull I've ever come across, they're like the nicest dogs, man. I've come across a lot of pit bulls too. I've never had a bad one or a bad experience. But I do know that they have, they have like intense personalities. Where if what's his name? Freaking Joe Rogan. He has a pit bull that his pit bull ate his other pit bull or killed his other pit bull because they were like, battling back and forth for his attention.
Really?
And when he was gone, like the other one killed it. Crazy.
Damn, son.
Damn. Yeah.
I'd be watching that one. Look at him. Dipping.
Is that moonshine, man?
Nah, it's water.
Show him how to drink. Show him how to drink.
I had a teacher in high school that he would always do this. He would get a bottle of water, not this big, this is just used as an example, but he would get like a little regular 500 whatever milliliter bottle of water, and he would never raise it enough so that the water would come into his mouth. He would just raise it like this, and then he'd put it down. And then he'd raise it like this and put it down. And I always wondered what he did, and then one day I noticed that he had a little lump right here.
Oh, he was dipping.
Yeah, and he was dipping, and he would spit in the bottle was like a really super dark bottle, so you couldn't see the liquid. Right. So I found out that he would dip, and then we asked him one day about it, and he was totally open with it. He's like, yeah, I dipped during class, and he actually got, and tell me if this is crazy, Outlaw, but if you know anyone that does this, but he actually got a piece of skin from like his foot or his ass or something crazy, some thick piece of skin, surgically like stitched inside of his lip, so that it would protect him from like basically lip cancer.
A lot of dentists like tell you can do that. It's just a skin graft for your mouth. Take it out of your ass, take it from your foot, whatever.
Yeah.
Put it in your mouth, and they'll do that. Like if you have a lot of gum recession, they'll be like, hey, you want to do it? And a lot of dentists are like, oh, you have to do it, or you're gonna get cancer. You're gonna no, listen. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you're gonna get freaking cancer if you keep doing it. Your gums receding. That doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, your gums are pretty much there to, make sure your teeth ain't falling out and nothing like that. But like you said, with that whole skin graft thing, it does help, keep your teeth in, and it does help the skin build back into each other, so it doesn't fuck anything up. But
yeah, I thought that was interesting. He always used to.
Yeah, I had a teacher that did that too. Actually, speaking of that, I made a video, which is one of my most popular videos, called "How to Dip Tobacco in School," and the video started blowing up because apparently all these kids like to dip in school, and I didn't think anything of it, but it started going up, and I had monetization on it. It was blowing up, and then it gets fucking flagged for vulgarity or some inappropriate, whatever, because I was talking about it, and I lost everything on it. And it was about, it's basically, tips and tricks on how to do it in school and shit. It's pretty funny. Silly shit.
Silly bitches.
So what's been up with the Lago shit? I saw fucking Chucky, talking smack on me. That's some bitch. So,
I know. Chuckles was talking shit about you, brah. In the drinking and smoking, the DNS, brah.
Bring in the gas train, my favorite one.
That was a long fucking episode too, man. I was like, God damn it, just hurry the fuck up so I could just hear what the fuck he said about me.
And by the way,
45 minutes.
nice friggin' editing there, Chucky. I watch it, and there's an annotation saying skip to like 20 minutes in.
No, 11 minutes in. The weird thing, and I'll talk about it in my next Drink and Smoking, but something happened.
How did that even happen?
It happens. And
not if you watch your videos and you care, bro.
No, what happened was, and I can tell you here, is that I knew that it was going to be a very long export, and it was done late at night. And I did not edit everything out of the slot that I put everything in between the fucking intros because I used that to compare color from the, to compare what I was color balancing and sound. And I forgot to edit out that one chunk. It's the dumbest thing ever. I just delete it out.
Well, you know what I hate? You know what I hate about editing is whenever you fucking, sometimes you'll leave that big ass, I mean this happens with Final Cut, but you'll leave that big ass black screen at the end. So it's like 5 minutes is just black screen at the very end of your video, and you export it and you completely forget to delete that shit. I've done that like 10 times. And me, I'm so OCD about videos that I have to go back, no matter how long it takes, to delete that shit. I won't leave it up.
I was going to do that with this one until I realized it was over 2 hours to export and another 2.5, 3 hours to.
But now you know to watch at least the beginning and the end.
No, I know exactly. It's never happened before in almost 40. I was like, how did you forget that? It was like, you know what? It just pissed me off. It was embarrassing. Yeah. But yeah, Outlaw, you were people liked you. They liked what you do.
People liked me.
They liked. I still want to see. I thought I could literally see Moonshine directing that porn. That's what bothered me. I could.
Moonshine, would you be interested?
I could see it happening. It was a.
Moonshine does not give one single shit about this show right now. Look at her.
Not one fuck. Oh, hey Matt, you'll like, or I don't know, Chucky, Matt, you guys might have this, but I just got myself.
I muted myself because I'm eating.
Wait, what did you get? What did you get?
I got the 60D, son.
My brother. Look.
Yeah, bro.
I have the Rebel.
You see that?
4.
You see that shit?
Oh, hey, what kind of mic you got? I've been looking for a mic. Is that the Rode mic?
My brother. You want good quality sound? Not sponsored. You get this. This is a Rode shotgun mic. I'm telling you right now.
Same one that's on mine. Same one that he talked about.
I'm telling you right now. I got this shit. I told Chuckles about this shit. It helped him with his sound. I told Ariel Hammond, Ariel Scarcella. She got it. It helped with her sound.
Her sounds a lot better now. Yeah.
This thing is like $300, but I got it on eBay. I got it on. Shut up. I got it on eBay for like $200. Nice. And it's legit.
It's just a Rode shotgun mic for the 60D.
It's a Rode shotgun mic, and it was best investment ever.
And does it just slide right in here?
Yeah, right up there.
It slides right into the hot shoe, right up here, and then you know when you pop this little side thing off.
Yeah.
It just pops. It just plugs right in there.
Sweet. And what's up with the Okay, and now I had a problem because I uploaded the video right when I got it, but I didn't know the whole focusing issue. And I literally put this whole video up and kind of blurry and shit because I move around a lot and I
you guys have to you just have to take it off continuous focus. It's not difficult.
So put it on manual focus?
There's auto and manual. I set it to manual, but the only thing is you have to be diligent in changing that shit. So whenever you're changing the scene, you got to move it just a little bit so you can focus.
Yeah, but you can leave it on autofocus. It's continuous focus, where if you move out of frame, it'll focus you back in. So you just take it off that. And
no, the 60D won't do that. It doesn't have that. It just has
auto and manual.
It has auto and manual.
Oh, dude, you don't have the autofocus where you press the button and it just you got it. You got it.
Trust me, dude. Trust me, it doesn't. It has autofocus, which is good for like taking pictures and stuff, but it doesn't work for video. I leave mine on manual because I always have to manually focus mine.
Right. When mine autofocuses, I can press a button and focus it, but it won't continuously focus until I tell it to. But that's a good camera nonetheless, dude. That's a great.
Well,
what about the stabilizer? Should I put on or off on that?
Yeah.
Mine's on. I honestly don't know what that does, but mine's on.
Okay. Well, I'll turn mine on.
But let me tell you
just because
something.
Matt keeps saying torque.
I want to tell you guys something though.
Oh, by the way, Outlaw, just do a tutorial search on the 60D. It'll set you right up.
Honestly, I didn't even do that. This is such an easy camera to set up. But the thing is, they're actually coming out with a whole new line of DSLRs across the board. So like every single DSLR they have out right now, including this one, the 7D, the Mark, whatever, blah blah blah, the Rebel, whatever, all of them are being upgraded. So this camera, when I bought this, I bought it in a package with the body, the lens, and something else. I think I got like an SD card with it.
Did you get an extra lens?
No, I didn't get an extra lens. It's the only lens I have. But when I got it, it was like $1,300, which was really cheap for it at the time. That was a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. Now, because they're coming out with the new models, you can get the body, the lens, and in a package with something else for $600 frickin'.
Wow. What? I paid $1,000 for this shit. Well, I was $1,100 with that.
Dude, and that's Canadian. That's Canadian, bro. So if you brought theoretically, if you used your American money here, it'd be even cheaper because exchange right now is like $1.10 American for Canadian. It's crazy.
What are they gonna do to upgrade these fucking things?
I have nobody knows.
I don't need anymore. I really don't.
Well,
you know what I think? I think personally what they're going to do, and this is just a guess, but logically the only thing they can do is add all the little things to bring it up to the wireless the wireless world. That's really all they can do. So like I could see it happening where they develop like an app for Windows and Mac where you can actually transfer data straight from here to your computer. That's really the only thing I can think of. Like just little Wi-Fi related things.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of.
And maybe 4K.
4K for sure. Yeah, no 4K. Yeah.
And then if they come, like I was looking to get the 70 at first, But that thing's okay. Well, first of all, it's going to.
It doesn't have the flip out. You
need
the flip out.
But
You
the
need this thing
70's
right
got 18 focus points. What the fuck do you need 18 focus points for?
I know.
I mean, that's a little.
You guys don't have touch screens, do you?
No, we don't.
Ha.
But I mean, but touchscreen, touchscreen isn't.
It's awesome.
Nah, yeah, it's just you know what it is. It's just a nice little added bonus, but it's not necessary.
Keep telling yourself that. It's okay, Sporto. It's okay.
Oh yeah, okay. What do you got the Rebel? You got the Rebel?
Yeah, the T4i.
But hey, I would like the remote for this thing though.
I have a remote with mine. You don't have a remote?
No, I don't have a remote. I could have gotten the remote, but I didn't.
Chuckles.
Moonshine, you got a Canon, don't you?
No, I have an Nikon.
She got a man.
Shit's weak.
Yeah. I broke down. I'm in the DSLR world now, so I'm like, you know what? I called Scott because I was gonna get the 70, and he talked me into the 60 for.
Are you telling me that up until now you have what the hell have you used?
I've used a Sony what the fuck is it called? I don't know, one of them Sony freaking flip out things.
A camcorder?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, that's what I used. Dude,
yeah.
Was it called a Handycam?
Yeah. I don't.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
it
what
is
I
the
used.
Did you just become best friends?
Hold on 1 second. I'll grab it. Hold on.
No way. He's about to blow my mind. When I first started, I used a Sony Handycam.
Yeah. It's the this one.
Wow. Yeah, dude. That's the same one I used.
Yeah, buddy.
No way. Dude, that's the exact same. That's I think the exact same one that I had when I first started YouTube. But then I was like. I saw that all the professional YouTubers used the 60D, and every single person I asked was like 60D, across the board. Right. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to dive in. It was a lot of money at the time, but I'm just like, screw it. I dove in, and ever since then, I was like, oh my God, this thing's amazing. And you know, the funny thing is what stopped me from buying it originally was, or not what stopped me, but because I was on a budget, I got that, the right. Handycam. And what I liked about the Handycam is it continuously recorded basically almost forever, for like half an hour. It recorded for a long time. But this one records for 12 minutes or 12 and a half minutes.
Yeah, and then it cuts off.
And when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's stupid. I could never deal with that. But you get used to it. And honestly, if I could recommend it for nothing else, the two biggest things I love it for is one, it's got white balance, which I had no idea what that was before this, because the Handycam doesn't do it. Everything's orange or whatever is in your house.
Right.
And two, it has depth of field. You can change the lens. The lens, yeah. So the focus, yeah. But actually, right now, what I'm using is just the 18 to 135.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I'm just using the stock lens on this thing. But a couple of people I talked to, like Rob and Household Hacker, they use the prime lens, the really really short one, the one that's like
that's what Scott told me.
Instead of this, it's like here.
Right.
It's like
it's a lot wider too.
It's a little wider, but it's only like it depends what you can get a plastic one that's like $200. It's like it's super cheap. But if you get the official Canon one, it's like $500 or $600. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that yet. But you know what? Honestly, like the stock lens is doing everything I need it to do, and I don't think I need to spend that. I can't justify spending that money.
I know. I was playing around with it. Yeah, it's like it's perfect just the way it is right now.
I'll tell you, mine. I like the fact that mine records up to 29 minutes. I think before it cuts off. So I did that.
Yeah, the Rebel, right? You got the Rebel?
And if I spent that extra money, I'd have better depth of field. But I'm standing in front of either a white or a black, occasionally a green screen. There's no reason for me to do that.
No, Chucky, for your purposes, it doesn't make sense because you don't like. For me, it makes sense because I've got a whole room behind me, right? So it blurs that, and I'm in focus. But for you, everything is basically one-dimensional. It's you, and it's right behind you. So you don't have to worry about that.
There's no point. If I was ever going to do something like that, if I had a cool background to vlog in front of, I'd love to. But that'd be the first thing I would do was get a decent lens. You know what I mean? That would have been the first thing. And I was actually disappointed that I couldn't get the depth of field that I wanted.
The depth of field
hat. He's wearing the white hat that when you look over your shoulder, that's all you're gonna see.
You want to know something? If I could recommend if it came down to it and I had a budget and I could only buy a good mic or a good lens, if it was up to me, and you guys might disagree with me, but I would go with the mic.
I go with the mic.
Sound is of supreme importance. Yes, video quality is important, but how many times have you watched a video and been like, oh, the video quality's not that good, but like it's watchable. But then you watch another video and the sound quality is so bad that you're actually just like, I can't watch this video.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Yeah. For me personally, I would go with the like a nice Rode mic or like a Sennheiser or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because the funny thing is, you don't realize it. Like, if Matt came out with a video next Saturday, let's say Matt comes out with a video Saturday and he doesn't use his Rode mic, he just uses stock mic. And then he comes out with another video with the Rode mic. You're going to see a complete difference. And you're like, oh, crap, I definitely like that. I remember whenever I bought my lapel mic for the first time, and I put it in a video, and it records in mono, so you got to switch it to stereo once you're in after editing and shit.
Yeah.
But once I did that, people were just like, holy crap, it makes the video 10 times better.
Oh, dude, totally. You know what? I gotta show you this. So here and there in the summertime, I shoot weddings, just to make a few extra bucks. And this is what I bought. This is a Rode. Well, this is the big package it comes in, but it's a Rode lapel mic.
Oh, really?
And this thing, believe it or not,
Nice,
this Rode lapel mic. See this little thing?
Yeah.
See that little tiny mic?
Yeah.
That little mic gets clipped on to the groom right here on his lapel. This right here was $300 plus like a couple accessories. This thing was more money than that big shotgun mic, and I don't know why that is, but like it's honestly though, the sound quality of this would blow your mind. If I showed you a couple of the weddings I shot, this was one of the best investments ever.
Why don't you use that in your videos?
Because I don't need to. Because first of all, I'm lazy, so I don't want to have to worry about syncing on the track and all that crap. Second of all, if that thing, the sound quality would not be that much better. Like you can't. I mean, this would only be moderately better than what you're listening to through that Rode mic. But
my biggest problem with the Rode mic is my Rode mic. Can you reach out and touch your camera when you're vlogging?
Oh my God, yeah, it's right in front of me.
I can't. Mine is a little bit further away from me, and that's the reason why, because of the way I shoot that. That's the reason why you get more room noise in mine. If I was standing right in front of it,
why don't you do that, Chuckles? Why don't you put it right up?
I have trouble.
You got it, because you know what? I mean, here's the thing. When people watch your videos, they're not going to notice the hiss. I mean, unless they're used to like really high quality videos. But your sound quality is good. But here's the thing. As soon as you switch over, like get closer and that hiss goes away, people will notice it right away because they've been conditioned to hear that hiss, but they don't notice it. But as soon as you move closer and that hiss is gone, they're going to be like, oh, Chucky, it sounds so much better.
All right, I'll see what I can do with that. I'll fuck around with it. I'm having trouble getting it the way I like the way.
Chucky, you use this shotgun Rode mic, right?
Yeah, the same one you have.
Yeah. Cause I was the one that told you about it, wasn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Right? How good was that as an investment?
It was all right.
Oh, shut up.
I'm getting it tomorrow. You already sold me on it. I'm getting it tomorrow. What about now, Chucky? Now, Chucky, I know you, or I don't know, Matt, do you use a lighting kit?
I do not use a lighting kit.
I do.
I use natural lighting, so you can't see it right now, but so right behind where the camera is, there's I live in an apartment that has a 3-point turret. It's called a turret. So I have a window here, and a window here. So I don't have any light behind me, but I'm lit from 3 angles in front of me. I don't have any proper lighting, and that's what really sucks because I use natural lighting, and there's huge benefits and huge downsides to natural lighting. The huge benefit is it's natural lighting, which always looks best.
It looks great.
The problem, though, is that since it's winter, in the summertime, it's hunky-dory. Everything's beautiful because there's no clouds in the sky, beautifully sunny, casts a golden glow over everything. Everything's great. However, right now, and I've been struggling with this, because it's the wintertime and it's constantly cloudy outside, is that every little change in the thickness of clouds that's in front of the sun, or the clouds might go away suddenly, it goes from like a bluish hue then suddenly to sunny, and then it's a bluish hue, and it's a nightmare to change in post. Right. And Chucky, you know how I always say that I just hit record and I don't change anything? Lately I have been changing stuff because the lighting's been a nightmare for me. That's the only thing I hate about the wintertime.
I use a 3-point lighting system where I have a key, a fill, and a top light.
Yeah. Now, what brand do you use? Because I've been looking at a 3-point set.
You know what? I don't know. I got it off of eBay. Hang on.
Yeah, I've been looking on Amazon, and there's a couple. They're cheap. I mean, you can get a freaking light.
And they're actually not that bad. Scott, Maddie, you've seen my lights.
Yeah. You go, honestly, Chucky, I think you go a little overboard with your lighting. I mean, it's good because you're kind of in a room with weird lighting, but you've got, I don't know, I mean, you're a little bit too technical about it, but that's just coming from a guy that doesn't worry about it at all, so I'm biased.
I just want
Pro Photo Studio was where I got the lights from.
Oh, okay, that's what I've been looking at.
Yeah. And no, Matt, I just like good lighting. I don't have any natural light in my apartment.
Well, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have any lights.
I would much rather. Oh, I gotta. I think if I had a place set up where I could just turn on a fucking camera and had decent lighting, that'd be awesome. But my front room is a tomb, dude.
I can't do natural lighting because I always film at night. I hate filming during the day.
Unless you're outside.
Yeah, like if I'm outside, it's good, but I don't like filming during the day.
The nice thing about it is if you set up and you're going to be vlogging, if you're going to be doing something from a specific place, you can light it the way you want, you can set everything the way you want, and then you can fucking leave it. You know, once you dial it in.
Yeah, like my process is I film at night, and then like into like 4 in the morning I edit, and then I let it export and upload whenever I'm sleeping, and then whenever I get up.
I do, yeah. Moonshine, are you still doing cosplay stuff? What's up?
I haven't yet. I don't know. I've just kind of been on hiatus, I guess. Just been like getting stuff together. Working. I kind of need to start focusing on actually making like money for myself again, which, you know, I mean, shit happens.
Life.
So I'm gonna be doing a lot more stripper. I've just kind of been feeling the stripper videos again recently, and I've got some ideas for some cosplays, but I don't really want to keep cranking them out like assembly line style like I was. Like I really, when I first started, and you know, honestly, like all the cosplays I did, mostly were costumes that I put a lot of time and a lot of effort into.
Yeah.
And I just don't think I can keep up the momentum. But I do have some like amazing ideas. I've got a couple of just like straight up winners for me and Sassy Bob to do together. So that is something I'm gonna do because it's gonna be great. And I've got costumes planned. I said I want them to be good. So yeah. I have no real schedule to get those out on. I want to start doing more stuff too, like other things. And it's, you know, all a process of figuring out what works the best and what I can accomplish in, you know, a relatively timely fashion.
My biggest advice is just do it. Like, literally, for how long I've been on YouTube, if I want to do something different, I find myself thinking about it too much. And then I think about it, and I'm like, man, are they going to like it? I want to do it. And then I do it, and then I end up not liking it, and they like it, and it's like, fuck, what do I do?
I know.
You just got to do it. You got to do every single little thing you think of. You're like, man. Like me, back in the day, I used to make these stupid hunting videos where I would just go out there and I'd stand in front of a camera and do silly little hunting. I'd have my little BB gun, so people would make fun of me in the comments because I'd be using a BB gun instead of a real rifle. And I'd go out and I'd have like a little fake deer in my yard, something like that. I'm like, oh gosh, we got the deer at our sights, we're ready for this, you know. It's silly shit like that I wanted to do, and I ended up not liking it. But they liked it, you know. It's back and forth. You got to go and you got to do, you know, you just got to test it out. You can't just let it linger.
Oh, I know. Everything I've been thinking of doing, though, is, like, kind of lofty stuff that is probably out of my skill set right now, which is stuff that I should be wanting to do. I just have a hard time posting shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and that's always kind of the thing. But I also know, on the other hand, that if I wanted to be awesome to begin with, I never would have started doing videos to begin with, so.
Exactly.
Because those freaking first few videos of just, like, every now and again I'll watch one of my old videos and I'll be like, past me, you're funny. But a lot of the times it's just like, no. Yeah. Click out of it before I puss out and make it private.
Nah, I know, right?
So the Rob Dyke says that he's busy tonight, and that now he's been posting his Twitter updates and Facebook updates, he goes, I don't know, he just posted some Facebook updates. So as punishment, I think that everybody watching should tweet him right now and say, why do you hate babies? Or no, everybody tweet him.
Everybody tweet him your baby picture.
No, everybody tweet him #babyhater.
Yeah, there you go.
Hater.
There you go.
So yeah, and everybody that does it gets a shout out. I'll be checking his mentions on Twitter.
Baby hate. How do you do that?
#babyhater.
How do you check somebody's mentions?
So if you go to, say for example, the Rob Dyke.
No.
If you go to the Rob Dyke, and you go, if you type in @the Rob Dyke in the search field. No, shut up. Listen, Outlaw. If you type in @the Rob Dyke in the search field, and then you go to all tweets, you'll see all. So don't just go to top. Go to all tweets, and you'll see everything that went to him.
I see.
So everybody tweet him in #babyhater. I'll do it. I'll start it.
It was a funny video. That video actually was pretty funny.
It was.
I dug it. I've been watching all y'all's videos, man. I've been watching all of them. I've been so fucking busy. Shit's been happening.
Somebody
I want to
just
get back in the groove.
Somebody just posted a video of a woman giving birth in her kitchen.
Oh God.
Just laid down a towel and just squatted over it and gave birth, and it was the miracle of life, and now I can't unsee it.
I tweeted the Rob Dyke #babyhater.
Who made that night? Is that Cold Steel?
Tweet
Is
him
that a
yourself.
bench made?
This? Oh, it's Smith & Wesson.
Ah, my Smith & Wesson did not hold up as well as I had hoped. I lost a couple of...
I'm a big Smith & Wesson guy, but you're right. This one is a tactical Smith & Wesson knife, one of the biggest knife that they make. I mean, look at this compared to my head.
I just got a big box of knives. Hold on.
And it's got a
wait. Moonshine got a big box of knives. You're gonna send me one? Ooh, you can cut there. You get to cut that fucking.
What kind of knife is that?
It's a Smith & Wesson. It's a tactical ops. It's got a seatbelt cutter, a window punch on the end.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, the blade is freaking huge. It's got a little golden bullet on the side. It's got the grip.
Dude, that's freaking sick. That's sick.
That's a $20 knife right there, bro.
What?
Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. They got this Smoky Mountain Knife Works place. They got the best deals on knife.
There's no way that's $20.
Hold on. Really quick.
I got it for a deal, but.
Really quick, shout out to David McNeil who tweeted #babyhater to the Rob Dyke, and I think there was someone else that just did it. Oh, Mandy #babyhater, Benjamin #babyhater, David #babyhater, Sean Wilson #babyhater. Good job.
Nice, you got power.
Keep it up. All right,
Moonshine, what do you got?
Subsicle.
Look what Moonshine got. Put her on full screen.
Are those cases?
I don't know. It's a box of knives.
Let me see.
My granddad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I have a bunch of those. See that one in the middle row, top, second one from the top? I got that one.
Yes.
Those are,
nice.
Those are flip out, sort of like buck knives.
Yeah. What, do you guys collect knives or something, or you just want something to shank people if they ever break into your house?
Only if
I sort of collect knives.
With me.
Shout out to Joseph
Wilkerson.
Wilkerson.
Yeah, I feel like every like weapon you buy, like whether it be a gun or a knife, it's just a good investment. I mean, you never know when the fucking zombies are gonna come, or some horror's gonna try to get our money from the other night. You just never know.
I like how Moonshine goes. I have weapons. I have weapons.
It's true. I know. I also brought CDs. Came from family back in Tennessee, which is where I went and picked up my new car that I drove back. So I got like 2 boxes full of pictures. I've got Throwback Thursday stuff for like days and days and days now. I'm so excited. I've got homecoming pictures of like 15-year-old, obviously pre-boob job, Moonshine. It's great. I'm so excited.
That's funny.
Quick time.
Oh, look at my flat chest.
Quick time out. Shout out to Carlo, Tom, and Alex, who all just tweeted #babyhater to the Rob Dyke. Thank you.
Yeah,
we're up to like 10 now or something like that. It's pretty good. Oh wait, Isaac. Wow, they're just flooding in. Isaac said it. Actually, someone. Graham. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Graham Elliott.
Yeah, Graham Elliott tweeted a picture that says "I hate babies," and so that's funny. Well done, sir.
And the ass.
This feels like payback because you guys all used to harass me during these goddamn shows. Or no, it's not. It's during his stupid Rob Dyke at Dark broadcast now. That's when he.
Really?
Yeah. He sent a whole bunch of people over to tweet me. But now it's the table. The tables have turned.
You know, what the fuck was I gonna say? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm doing it to myself. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna say.
Noah Hughes, baby hater. What up?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Playlist Live. Any of y'all going to that?
No, I don't think so this year.
No.
Maybe, but I would have to like do some like magic maneuvers to make it
already sold
happen.
out.
Mardi Gras is really close to it.
Yeah,
And
it's already
so-
sold out, so I highly doubt I'll be getting it. I mean, I'm guessing I can pull some strings.
Oh yeah,
and
that
get
if it's
something,
already sold out, then motherfuck no. Like that was
Yeah.
such
When
a
is
long
it?
ass trip.
When is
It's
it?
not, they said the end of March, something like that, mid-March.
For what?
It's the end of March
Playlist
for
Live.
playlist.
Playlist in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, Orlando.
Well,
It was-
I'm looking
it's-
forward to VidCon. Are you guys going to VidCon? Are you going that?
I'm gonna
When
try to
are
go.
they started? Did they start selling badges for that already? Or am I late to the party again?
Oh yeah, I know. They've been on sale for a while, dude.
Yeah, I gotta get
Well,
my
then I better
ticket.
do that because they definitely sold out last year.
Oh, dude, they always sell out, and they sell out faster and faster every year. So
It was
you
funny
might
because
wanna-
I was in LA when VidCon was going on. I didn't even realize it. Like I was in California when it was going on, and I didn't even know. I mean, of course I didn't have a ticket, but a lot of people didn't have tickets for Playlist last
I
year
didn't.
when I was there. Yeah, you didn't.
Well, no, I didn't. I had a playlist ticket. I didn't have a VidCon badge. but I
Oh,
still wear it.
yeah. I knew a lot of people with Playlist didn't have tickets, and they just walked right through. Nobody gives a shit.
What's the difference between a ticket and a badge?
Same deal.
it's the same
Same
thing.
thing.
You get your
I mean,
ticket.
a ticket.
Ticket
It's
gets
yeah.
you a
It's a,
badge.
I couldn't find my ticket. You know, you have to go up. You have to go up to the counter and get your ticket, right? So I go up and I say my last name. It starts with a B, right? So I'm like, all right, I need my ticket. You know, I was like, oh, we don't have you. I'm like, what? And my ticket
then
was
were
under-
you like, oh, I'm outlawed? And they were like, oh, here you go.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there you are.
That's
Okay.
exactly what
What-
happened
and then
with
they were
mine.
like- and
is
then
I
they were
went
like-
up and was like told them my real name, and I was
Yeah.
like, you might want to check Bonanza, and they were
And then
like,
they were like,
here you go.
you're outlaw, prove it. And then you were like, yo! And they were like, oh, he's in.
It was funny. Show me your driver's license. I'll show you my redneck ID. Got it from Larry the Cable Guy.
Shout out to Gigi who sent hashtag baby hater to the Rob Dyke.
Hashtag.
What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3. By the way, Noah Hughes, you sent hashtag Babby Hatter. So you might want to learn how to spell there, bro.
Oh, man.
Still,
I
good
posted,
effort.
I,
Good
I
effort.
posted a picture of Justin Bieber dipping earlier. Like, it was so funny, right? And every comment was like, I was like, oh, Justin Bieber, he dips these skullberry pouches. He's a pussy, right? And every single person, you know, they always got to call Justin Bieber the F word. And they spell it wrong every time. These
One G?
idiots.
Wait. Is
No,
the
no,
F word?
with an
Is
E.
the F word?
Oh, E.T.?
The F-
Faggot.
Faggot?
Yeah,
Okay.
And they
Sorry,
spell
yeah.
it with an E or one G.
F-A-G-E-T?
Oh, man.
Faggot?
It's so bad. It's like, good lord. I love when people try to like.
The petition to have him deported has reached over 100,000 signatures.
Yeah, White
and
House
now
got to
the-
approve it.
Now the
Man.
White House must reply.
Yeah.
I
Don't
have
send
not
him
heard
back
the
to
word
Canada.
faggot in a really
Trust
long
me, we
time.
don't want him.
Is
Trust
he
me.
still in jail or what? What's up with that?
No, he surrendered to Toronto police.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
So is he back in Canada? Or
You know what that means? Nothing, because rich and famous people don't have consequences.
Well, I know, but like,
simply don't.
what's? I didn't hear anything about him getting out or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, he surrendered. There was a tweet from the Toronto big Toronto news station that said breaking news: he surrendered to Toronto police.
Oh, yeah, you know why I like Justin Bieber? You know why? Because he's got a yellow Lamborghini. That's why.
Oh, whammy!
Whammy. No, I mean, yeah, I like the whole thing about like, hey. I like the whole thing about how he can either go to jail or go to the Marine Corps.
He can't go to the Marine Corps. He's not a United States citizen.
Oh, that's true. What the fuck was up with that then?
That was just a lie.
Oh, another lie. I'm
Yeah.
fucking sick of these
Are you
lies.
sure he's not a United States?
He's got to
sure
be a
he's not a
United States citizen.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I thought they granted
so
that
somebody,
shit for...
so somebody from Saudi Arabia, who's out of Al Qaeda, can just show up and say, "I'd like to fight in your army."
Chucky, that's
I'm not,
completely different.
That's the reason why they don't let him. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be a thing about deporting him if he had dual citizenship, because they wouldn't be able to deport him, right?
There's no such thing as dual citizenship.
I don't know.
That doesn't work out. So he could technically, probably, if he's a Canadian citizen, fucking around here, be deported.
But can
People
you
are just
like?
tired of his shit.
Hey man, that petition is at the White House and is past the maximum, the 100,000 signatures it needed. I mean,
Nothing's
it's
gonna
not,
happen.
nothing's gonna come of it, but it's pretty funny.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's funny that somebody at the White House is gonna be like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta look over this thing."
It's so funny because like him and well, I mean,
Didn't
he's
Obama
turning
call
into
him a douchebag? Oh no, that was Kanye West.
Yeah, he's
Obama
a
called him a douchebag.
what did he say? No, he didn't call him a douchebag. He called him
An ass, I think.
Oh
yeah,
my god!
that's what he said, an ass.
As we're talking about this, Rob Dyke tweets: Justin Bieber's deportation petition reached 100,000 signatures. The White House must now respond. They will respond with LOL SDFU. Rob, are you watching the show?
That's
Rob,
weird.
why are you
That's
watching
weird
the
though,
show?
because
Hey,
you know,
Dyke,
you
get
know
your
damn
own
right.
material.
No. You know damn right the show runs on a lag though, and they're not even seeing this part just yet.
Come on,
at
Rob.
the second that he like tweeted that.
No, but everybody just
That is
cause,
just- this
everybody
is
go
just
tweet
the
Rob,
guy-
say
Hang
say
on,
he's
let
a
me
joke.
just show. We'll find out where we're at in the show. Everyone quiet. This is where we're at in the show.
As we're talking about this, Rob Dyke tweets: Justin
See,
Bieber.
told
So-
you.
Yeah,
Just
it was
stop.
like it was almost like
Bonanza. Let's hear it for science.
Giants, baby.
Rob Dyke deportation. Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know who I've been watching a shit ton? Like, cause I only watch YouTube. I don't watch too much TV. You know who I've been
Me
watching
too.
a shit ton? Is fucking Vsauce, bro.
Yeah.
Vsauce is the shit. I love that guy. And you know what? It's funny because he actually works for YouTube. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, he works for YouTube. And believe it or not, back in the day, I've talked to him on an email because I remember his name being the email at youtube.com or whatever, right? Michael, whatever his name is. And it was Michael, blah, 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 whatever his name is, at youtube.com. And I remember back in the day, me having a problem with my channel, and he was the one who answered me.
Really?
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I did not know that. I like Vsauce. They're very informational, but their videos are way too long. I can't get through them.
I dig it. I dig it, though. I mean, me, as being a longer content guy, I dig the longer content. But, you know, like me, if I do a fucking 4-minute video,
You know,
I feel so unsatisfied. Like, I feel like I've accomplished nothing. But, I mean, I'm not saying that some people who do 4-minute videos don't accomplish anything. I'm just saying for myself, it's like 15 to 20 minutes. Like, mine's a whole fucking, like, I feel if I do a whole show with different segments and things like that, then I'm good. But, you know, I don't know. But, yeah,
I've
but
been watching a
Vsauce,
shitload of Flula lately.
who's that? Flula. Who's that?
He is this German YouTuber that has recently done the rounds on, like, I first saw him on Grace's channel. I think it was before she moved over to It's Grace, but it was he helped her haze people. But he's like a German DJ, but he has like, I don't know, he's one of those dudes that you're like, is he doing this on purpose? Because it's brilliant either way, but you kind of hope he's really like this.
Right.
He's just this super German dude, and his videos are just hypnotizing. I don't know if it's just because I like boys with accents or what, but
Well, you'll like all the British guys probably. I can't believe how many British.
I
these
don't
kids,
actually.
Holy crap! These kids that are from London or wherever the fuck they're from. They've got millions of subscribers and they've only got like 40 videos up, and all they do is sit on a camera and just, what's up? I'm gonna go.
Americans love that British accent.
I don't follow any of those people.
It's so
I
funny.
remember walking around VidCon and like playlist and seeing just like clouds of fangirls and being like, which British blogger is this now?
Yeah, like it was crazy. What's the guy's Jack's Gap? The two twin
Oh,
brothers.
okay, yeah, I know who they.
They blew up. They've only got like 70 videos, and they blew up because they made a video called Twins, and they just made a video with each other, and they were twins. And that's it. And they got like 4 million views, and then they got millions of subscribers and all this shit, and then now they just make videos, and they're just like, what's up, guys?
Hey, man. They're like attractive twins. Like that's attractive twins equals $1 million / subscribers / $1 million of basically whatever you want. Because hot twins, man.
Yep. But the thing that gets me is they got these British or even American kids that get millions of subscribers that are like 16 or 15 or something like that, and all they got to do is just sit there, spike their hair up, and put it in a little poof or whatever.
And next thing you know, they're Justin Bieber getting DUIs, being deported from the United States of America.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Rob Dyke will be reporting on it after us.
Matt said something good. I don't know. Matt, can you hear me, bro? No, we can't hear me. I dig the thing behind you, Moonshine. The little mushroom.
The Goomba. I don't know what happened to his other wing.
Yeah, what's up with that? Mario jumped on him too much.
I see it over here. I just don't know how it got ripped off. I must have done it when I was drunk.
Yeah.
That's the only possible explanation.
Why is it like got a bite out of it? Oh, I see.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened.
That's funny.
Was it ripped off?
Close enough?
That was ripped off. That didn't supposed to come that way, right?
Yeah, no. I must have drunkenly been like, I'm going to move this, and was like, rip. I don't remember doing it, but I've been in a lot of different time zones recently.
I kind of like
all of them.
I like
all of the American time zones.
I've had that feeling before. Being a drifter. So
being a drifter.
Being a drifter.
Just a vagrant. Just not sure what's going to happen.
Ooh, I need more white wine to mix with my Mountain Dew.
All right, do it. Do it up.
Dude, I call it a hillbilly spritzer.
Hillbilly spritzer. Right. It's a hillbilly spritzer.
Mountain Dew and white wine. Oh my god.
Ooh. You should try that in homemade wine. Homemade white wine. Ooh.
Oh.
That shit'll get you.
Dude, bathtub wine.
Bathtub wine. Not drinking bath water. You know,
not Pruno, bathtub wine, not toilet wine.
Okay, I got you.
I got you. Go get some wine, baby. Go get yourself some wine.
You know, I feel out of place here drinking water. I made a pact to myself. I'm going to drink a shit.
Here's the thing. Now that they're gone, we're carrying this show. Santoro, he just doesn't have it anymore. She's not even here, dude. And Rob Dyke and Kim Martin, no one really cares. So we have to do something. This could be our chance to start that show we always want to do, the variety show with the hookers and the cocaine. And
all right, guys, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna be Frenchie. Chucky over there is gonna be Honey Toast. We're gonna call it the Frenchie and Honey Toast Radio Show. Ladies and gentlemen, check us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Frenchie and Honey Toast Radio Show Hour.
Frenchie and Honey Toast Radio Show. That's what we're going to call it. That's going to be our little jingle. That's how we do it. Frenchie and Honey Toast, baby.
All right, top of the hour here at Frenchie and Honey Toast Show. We are actually at the bottom of the hour, 10:29. And
welcome to the French and Honey Toast Radio Show. The 7 o'clock news at 8 o'clock.
Damn it, the fucking buzzkill. Now, fucking Santoro. All right, act natural. Here she comes. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, you know, I just love that. You know, I love that. Yeah.
I don't know. I personally, you know, I like Dawson's Creek. So.
No, me too. It's good. Pierce Brosnan, bro. I mean, that dude is a freaking stud. Anyways, do you can you put weed in those things?
You're like the 8th person that's asked me, and I don't think so. Okay.
No, I believe you can, because I believe they have like a little thing that you can put.
How do you do it, Moonshine? Is it oil? What are you doing?
No, I think there's a little thing you can put like a nub in it, like one of those little things. I mean, I don't smoke. Trust me, I don't smoke that much.
There's a little bit. It's just a different attachment, basically. I don't know if you can do hash oil in them, but. All the electronic cigarettes I've seen that had weed vaporized in them, it was wax that was used, hash wax.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that freaking.
I don't know. I don't know very much.
I don't know.
But
Yeah,
that's
who
what
knows?
I know.
Who knows? Who knows? You know, I'm looking forward to
I have
freaking.
hot like on my sweatshirt.
Oh. Is that a medical marijuana shirt or jacket? There you go.
Hell yeah, it is.
I heard Colorado just
I
like.
dated a guy.
What happened?
What?
Colorado?
Oh, sorry, Moonshine. Go ahead and finish. I didn't. Your camera was lagging, so I thought you were done. Did it
Oh no,
shine?
it's fine. I dated a guy that worked at a dispensary, and he gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I heard Colorado fucking they passed the law now where you can be in public and smoke weed. Like they had this little thing where it was like you had to, it was legal to smoke weed, but you had to be like out of the public eye. But now you could just be on the sidewalk and smoke weed. And it's all good. It's all good in the hood. And you're allowed to have like up to 15 plants per home. Good Lord, that's a lot. At least I think. I mean, I'm not a huge pothead.
It is if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I thought I could only have 4 or 6. I can't remember in California.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. Is this Snope thing true? Where the people who run Snopes, whatever the fuck it is, background they have no background in investigation or something. I wonder if that's true.
Probably is. Who the fuck needs education nowadays? Really?
Not us.
No, but I mean, seriously.
Oh God, I think Kim Martin just posted in the Hangout. Are they live? Are you still live? So there's a possibility he might show up. I'm glad that fucking what's his name could take time out of his busy eating schedule. He hasn't even put his headphones in.
Nah.
Oh fuck.
Are you talking about me, you shitbag?
Bam! I think Kim Martin should show up, and I don't even
Master
want that. Has anyone tweeted Jacqueline, or is she just too cool for school?
She's too
No,
cool for
she's
school, man.
busy giving satanic
Blowjobs.
tools.
Did you see that picture of her satanic black atheist heart? Not satanic, because that means she would be a theist. Her atheist heart.
What are you packing a can of dip, bro? What are you doing?
No, I gotta fill up my thing.
Oh, okay. He's
Got
packing
that.
it like a can of dip.
Yeah, well,
That some bitch came over to the dark side. Me and my bad breath and all. Fuck.
I was more.
You ass fucking bat, bro. I got that smells like flowers and sunshine up in this bitch.
I was a Levi Garrett kind of guy actually when I was in high school.
Really? You chewed some
Believe
Levi?
it or not, Levi Garrett.
Oh man, that shit'll turn your teeth not yellow but brown.
I told you, yeah, that was old school. We did Levi Garrett was the big one for when we were spitting because we were going to try to lose weight with wrestling. You would spit, it wasn't pretty.
That's funny. Yeah, we would do that a lot.
And some people would skull and I remember when those fucking packets came out, and I was just like, I'm just gonna say, and guys would hide their dip in the cuff of their fucking pants, dude, in school.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because back in the, I'm not saying you are kind of, way back in the day, but there actually wasn't that much dip around back then. It was mostly chew, like you said.
Yep. A lot of that. A lot of Kodiak, dude.
Oh, yeah. Most of the dip didn't come out till like 97, 98.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. That was its stuff. A lot of the wintergreens, a lot of Kodiak, a lot of Skull. Guys were that's always been popular, dude. That's always been. That's been a long time coming.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, the beech nut I never got into. Beech nut, old school beech nut chew and shit like that. But we used to.
Yeah, beech nut's all right. I've always been a Levi guy myself. I like Levi.
What was it?
Definitely. Levi Garrett.
You used to do Garrett too?
Oh yeah, I still do. I got a couple bags.
That stuff was fucking. That stuff was hardcore, dude.
Oh yeah, I dug it. I do it a lot, and I do the plugs too, because I like to act like Clint Eastwood or John Wayne back in the day, stuff like that.
Dude, I used to do snuff.
You snuffed people?
I used to do snuff, dude.
Make snuff films?
No, Dad, that stuff was a bitch.
Oh yeah, that's my. Oh, you talking about nasal snuff?
No, yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah,
like the powdered shit. We used to do that.
That shit'll get you fucking buzzed up real quick.
Yeah. That's terrible. Oh, that's just terrible. Moonshine, you chew tobacco. What's your brand? Is she frozen?
My father used to chew tobacco, and he did Kodiak, I'm pretty sure.
Kodiak. Yep. Yeah.
And then maybe Skull for a little while because those are the names I recognize from your videos, Outlaw.
Yeah. Copenhagen. I'm a Copenhagen guy. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I know, but just like you're the only one that I hear like name different brand names.
Yeah, it's so funny because like everybody's like, oh, you dip, but the thing is like I don't review shit really. Like all I'll do is I'll start a video. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna throw in a dip, and we're dipping this today, and then I'll throw in a dip, and then I don't talk about dip for the rest of the video. Like it's just stupid shit, So
can somebody hand you dip and you can tell different things? Could you actually do a blind dip and say,
dude, I'm an expert.
Such and such? Really?
I'm such a fucking expert, man. Like it's
I want to see. I want to see 4 or 5 cans or you blindfolded. Yeah.
Dude, I can do it easy.
Smell the shit and tell them what it is. You could probably smell it and tell them what it is.
I wouldn't even have to. I'd lick that shit. Oh, that's grizzly mint, bro. I know it. But yeah, I'm pretty good.
Grizzly mint.
Yeah. I know my dips. That's for sure. Same with chews.
Can you match a dip to the proper dip after a meal?
What do you mean?
Like I just had a great meal.
Pairings.
I'm gonna have me some dip. What
like
kind
wine pairings.
No.
Can you imagine?
You should do a series called The Fancy Dipper where you pair dips with meals and do it like super pretentious
That would be
style.
great.
You gotta
That'd
do
be
that,
great.
Outlaw. You gotta be like, oh, this dip has a scent of red roses and cherries, and this one is...
You should, dude.
Yeah,
you could probably
loosely
do that.
base the character on John Lovitz's The Master Thespian. Do it.
That's funny.
Or like Christopher Walken's The Continental.
Because I've never done anything like that.
Those two Saturday nights.
I used to do that back in the day. Like when I was in high school, I would always get up, eat breakfast, and then I would throw in I would always have a straight dip. It was a straight, so it was like good for like after you eat. And then before I would go into school, I would always dip mint because it would make your breath smell real good.
See?
So I'd be all the chicks would put in a can of dip of mint. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get all the chicks today, bro. And then after school, I would have myself a nice like Copenhagen like fat water natural, so it would be make your breath smell nasty. But it was like good, it was good tasting. Then you go home, if you can put in some more mint to go kiss your mom and maybe cousins or whatever. But it's pretty much that way.
Nice.
So Outlaw, quick little dip 101. What are the different? You said straight. Like, what are the different types of dips? I don't understand.
Okay, so you got your basic flavors. You got mint, which you know what mint is. You got wintergreen, which is if you ever had wintergreen gum or anything like that. Then you got straight. Straight.
It's kind of a spearmint taste.
Straight is a it's more the natural tobacco flavor, but then you add a little bit. The only thing I could describe it as is it kind of tastes like a dark. It's like a dark, and it kind of tastes like Dr. Pepper or something like that. It's like it's kind of like you don't really know how to explain the taste of Dr. Pepper, but it's kind of like that,
It's prunes.
Prunes? Oh, prunes.
Dr. Pepper is like mostly prunes.
Is it?
They say it's 23 flavors, but they just don't want to tell you that it's prune soda. It's prunes.
Ew. Okay, so we got straight. It tastes like prunes. And then you got like your natural dip. So natural is just the main tobacco with like it's just more of the just tobacco. So you got a little bit of the flavor of just the actual tobacco. And then you got things like Copenhagen Original, which has its own distinct flavor and things like that. But you got mint, wintergreen, straight, and natural, which are your 4 main ones. And then you can go to like your flavors. Your Skull's got like peach and grape and.
How are the flavors? Are they just a little bit? No, they're not. They don't work for you. Or they.
I hate the flavors with a passion. And speaking of that, I'm doing a video called Skull Suicide. I've done these suicide videos where I'll mix all these dips and put them in at once. And I just got all the flavor ones. And it's
kind of a jungle juice.
Definitely, yeah. It's definitely gonna be a puking bit. So.
Have you ever vomited after doing one of your little dip stunts?
The past couple ones I did. I almost did, but I was yakking a little bit.
Okay, I got a question for you. As a non-dipper, I wouldn't know this, but what happens when you put too much dip in your mouth? Like, what's the effect? Like, what does it feel like?
I've done a full can on YouTube, and I've done it where I put a full can. Yeah, so I put a full can in my mouth, but you get a nicotine buzz from hell. I mean, you
get very sick.
You're definitely, but it feels good. Now I have a buddy who did 5 cans, which I couldn't possibly do that, but he's got a big-ass mouth.
So what happened? Like, what would happen? Like, if you did 5, like, what would be the effect on you? Would it just be nicotine overdose, or?
Oh yeah, it's like, well, there was a guy that I knew. He came to one of the retreats I held in Tennessee, and he passed out from nicotine overload. He overdosed on nicotine by trying to do 10 cans in his mouth. So that's like, I think he got like triple or quadruple over the nicotine amount you're supposed to have, like to when you could almost die. And
did he go to the hospital?
And nicotine is a particular kind of grisly type of poison too, because it paralyzes you, but then it like stops all your body functions one by one after that. So you're in kind of like this weird coma thing, and then your heart starts to fail, and your lungs stop working. Like nicotine. But
the thing is nicotine isn't bad for you. Too much nicotine can make your body go crazy, but nicotine isn't bad for you. That's why doctors will keep cigarette smokers on nicotine patches. They say just stay on it for the rest of your life. They don't give a fuck because nicotine really isn't that bad for you. It's the things that they mix with the shit. Like, with dip, you got all these chemicals. You got some chemicals with what you got in fucking cigarettes. Like, if you're smoking 100 cigarettes at once, I mean, that shit'll kill you.
Oh, yeah.
If you're dipping, dip, compared to, like, if you compare one dip to one cigarette, you got less than 30 chemicals in one dip, and you got over 10,000 chemicals in one cigarette.
Wow.
So, so that's the comparison there.
So would you say, to the young people watching that are considering smoking or dipping, would you suggest dipping over smoking?
Oh, definitely. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's not a safe alternative. It is a safe alternative. And the truth is that when you look back at like the 70s and 80s, there was a crap ton of smokeless tobacco promotion. Like if you look at the old Regis and Kathy Lee show, they used to have the Skull Bandit guys on all the time. NASCAR used to always do it because they were promoting it as a safer alternative. Until the whole federal government thing with the whole outlawing tobacco and them taking a piece of it and making more off of it. That's kind of whenever they started printing the warning labels on it and shit like that. But it is a safe alternative. I don't give a shit what anybody says. With just the chemicals in it and things like that, it's me personally, and this is something that I can say because I've been in the game a long time. But I've never, and a lot of people say that they have, or they had a dad that did, or they had a grandpa that did. But it usually stems from something else, with other mouth problems or with other things like that. So when people say that I've gotten cancer from dipping and stuff like that, the only person I've really ever known that said that maybe did was Tony Gwynn, the baseball player, that had to have some type of skin graft done. But other than that, I don't trust any other sources. So
interesting.
All right then.
Well, on that note, should we wrap this up? It's been an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour and 45 minutes. It feels only like an hour. Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
Sure.
Well, that, folks, has been episode 107 of LYGHO.
Holy tits.
Charles St. Chuckles, Outlaw, Dipper, and Moonshine Bonanza.
Moonshine with her yellow hair.
Moonshine Bonanza.
Moonshine
Okay, really quick, Chuckles, what do you got coming up this week?
Drinking and smoking, maybe a video, and that's pretty much it. Working on some more songs. Got a good response from that one guy from Jim Steinman. Very happy about that, so I'll talk about that and all the other things. And I think we're going to focus on Rob Dyke and Scott Kim Martin porn for the next DNS. It's going to be beautiful.
Sounds like money. All right, Outlaw, what's new coming up?
I got just throwing up videos all the time over on my channel. And then we got, I'm going down to Tennessee to film my new music video for my hit song, She Looks Better After Every Beer. And we're going down and we're going to be filming that music video, and that should be up on Valentine's Day.
That's money.
Money, tits money.
And,
Remix!
Moonshine Bonanza.
Whoa, speaking of tits and money, I'm going to New Orleans, but before that, I'm going to try to post a club review of the strip club that I worked at recently down in Los Angeles. Spoiler alert, the video will contain a story about pimps and hoes.
Can you tell us which club you're at, babe?
It was called Seventh Veil, which, if it
Oh my God! You played the Seventh Veil. Nice for you, girl.
if it sounds familiar, that's because it has a line in a Motley Crue song that haunts my dreams at night sometimes. Because it is the song that is played during every 2-for-1 dance special that has ever existed in the history, except for the cool clubs that play Shut Up and Dance by Aerosmith, because that is a great alternative to Girls, Girls, Girls.
There you go.
Girls, girls, girls. It
Now
haunts
we're
my
gonna get
dreams.
a fucking content ID.
Yeah, no shit.
We need to change it to boys, boys, boys.
Yeah.
I love my fucking boys. I mean,
Step into the confessional with me.
All right. Well, on that note,
What are you doing on your channel,
Yeah,
sir?
what's up with you?
Yeah,
I
Matt.
thought I'd try something different. I thought I'd try a list. No.
Top 10 ways to...
You know what you need? You know what you need? You need your own Paul Schaefer. You should be your own Paul Schaefer in all of your videos. So you could do like the Letterman style top 10, but like bounce it off yourself as Paul Schaefer. He's Canadian too. How have you not thought of this?
Wow, I did not know that. Well,
You did not
I
know
don't know.
Paul Schaefer? How do you
Oh
not know?
my
him?
God! How do you know he's not? Oh God! What's wrong with you?
Well,
Hit
you know
him.
what? In all seriousness, there's a lot of channels that do top 10.
I can't believe he does not know Paul Schaefer.
Chuckles, did you forget who is God in this broadcast right now?
Jacqueline.
Here we go.
Mother bitch. Jacqueline Glenn.
Anyways, just another list this Saturday. That's all I gotta know. But anyways, that has been episode 107 of Let Your Google.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been episode 107 from Let Your Google Hang Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been
Thank you
episode
so much,
107 for
everybody.
Let Your Google Hang Out.
And we will see you.
This is
Next
episode
Wednesday.
107
Hey,
from Let Your
keep it
Google
freaking
Hang Out.
hillbilly, y'all.
All right, we'll see you
Wow,
next
that made me
Wednesday.
really super lightheaded.
Buy our t-shirts. We're still live. Buy our t-shirts.
Okay, bye, everybody. Bye.
Buy my
Get Martin suit.
Buy my hoodie.